Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
One out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, and now the Pirates. Bottom of the first. Here's Tommy Pham.
The right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Hit in the air, right field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish. Here's McCutchen. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first, and McCutchen is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Riley Green. Jones back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. On the ground to third. And Gleyber Torres retired. Colton Heath getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. No score here in the second. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Down and we're back. This is Joey Bart. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fought off foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's
and right back to the mound. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. On its way to the corner, Hayes on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jace Young, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now, Andy Ibanez. Off the plate, and that's ball one. Ibanez, 31 years old, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fouled off. He was late. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Goes down looking. No run. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Connor Falefa stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
雷诺的是吧 ？Brian 雷诺的是吧
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Torres. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. strand a couple, and we are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker.
Down the line, Reynolds on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gary.
Now it's the right field. Peter Strzelecki takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. That one hops against the fence. Around second now, going for three. In there safely.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. To the plate, save! On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
2 out, space is empty. On the ground. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Now batting,
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Torres off of first with 2 away.
Ball,
just misses. And the count is 1-2. In the air, left field. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Bottom 4, and now it's Andrew McCutchen. And a foul ball. The pitch to McCutchen. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped on a line. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Joey Bart now. Flied to right his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Cut off, throw to second. Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Ibanez makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. At the plate, Jake Rogers. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds makes the grab. One away. Jace Young will hit next. The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. It may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Kane ga hoshii.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Home half of the 5th. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Reese Olson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out number 1. Hayes, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sawyer, Gibson, Long. Up and loosening in the pen. Madden warming up as well. Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Tommy Pham, 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That's hard hit on the line. Green makes the play, and that is that. Pirates leave 1. They trail here. Top of the 6th inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows, and there's a foul ball. Meadows goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here is Kerry Carpenter.
これアメリカ人じゃねえからストリーマーにはならねえんだ。アメリカ人ストリーマーになりがちだから。
2
down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now on the bump, Johan Oviedo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh,
That's
he
a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. And 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Popped in the air, left field, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jackson Jobe.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Torres fires over to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Ripped to short, jump throw, got him. Nice play. Here's Kutch to the dish. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Matt Vierling. That's in there. Strike 1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside.
Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Wenzel Perez looking to start something with 1 gone. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Now into the game, Trey Sweeney. He'll play second. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
0-1.
Now playing second. Number 27. Trey Sweeney.
That's to third, Young. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So up next, Billy Cook. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing, fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Climbs the wall, and he makes the catch. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was a
0-1's the
little
count.
excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Headed down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that
2
skips
balls,
into
no
dirt.
strike.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
That one just misses. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So digging in, Andy Ibanez. He's 0 for 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one misses,
inside.
and it's 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Man at first, one away. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Fouled off left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it. And that is that. Ryan Kreidler. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Well, one-run game. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 2 for 2. Now he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham. 1 for 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Ibanez makes the grab on the run. Brian Reynolds here. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. What a play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That's through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Fights it off, he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Cook. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's down and away.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
A changeup missing, and the count is 2-0. Crowd locked in. And right now, 1-run game here in the 9th. Chase Sugar will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gonzalez pulls it down, and that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tyler Holton.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Counts 1-0.
Line drive. And it's off the wall. The relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Sweeney. And they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Out to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. And